Battle of Los Angeles. And it shows, and it must have been shot probably in San Pedro, because that's where the UFO went as it traveled. And it shows only 2 searchlights on it, and this object in the center, and you can see explosions, on the side. And I go, man, that's the actual footage. And I sent you those sneak peeks.
Yes, I've watched those.
In one of those, I did a remake of that stuff, of that shot that I'm including in my film. And I've been doing that on After Effects and Photoshop and Cinema 4D, which is a 3D program, but I actually have the actual footage of the Battle of Los Angeles. It definitely went down. And they can't tell me it's a weather balloon. There's no way, Jose, man.
Yeah, and there was definitely no swamp gas in the middle of downtown Los Angeles.
Nope, it ain't that either.
What got you interested in UFOs in the first place?
Well, I'm from Roswell, first of all. And back in the 60s, we had a rock and roll band. We saw UFOs all the time. We just didn't have a camera to film them. And my dad, when I was a kid, brought us down and he showed us stuff that was happening. We saw fireballs flying over white sands from our vantage point at the farm that we had outside of Roswell. You could see white sands, which was 200 miles away. And we saw these green fireballs. They were huge. This is when I was a kid, all right? 7 or 8 years old. My dad was always telling us about UFOs and Sasquatch, all sorts of things. So I've had an interest in it. I just never thought I'd be the focus on a worldwide level, as one of the ufologists, in the world. I never fathomed that. I always wanted to be a rock star, which we were in our own right. We had a famous rock and roll band back in the 60s. And my biggest dream was to score music for movies, and I started doing that back in 1990. I scored a music called Wolf Ridge, starring Wes Studi from Dances with Wolves and Geronimo. He and I became very good friends. And I was doing what I wanted to do. I was editing and scoring movies. Then the Northridge earthquake hits. I lose all my editing equipment in 1994, January 94. And we had a movie premiere of that film, Wolf Ridge, with Wes Studi in Santa Fe that week, right after the earthquake, after January 17th. So that brought me back to Santa Fe, New Mexico. And that's my home area, man. I'm from Roswell, New Mexico. So I said, you know what? After the movie premiere and everything else, I said, I'm going to hang out here with my mom and my sister I hadn't seen in a few years. I'm going to hang out in Roswell for a while, race and cane there. Hang out with my old buds. Well, that's when the Midway sighting started occurring, March 5th, And that changed my career motivation. Suddenly I'm in the middle of UFO sightings. I'm filming these things, and the rest is history. So here we are. And I've gone full circle with this. Really, I want to make regular movies. That's what I was going for. But the UFOs kind of changed my career choices. And believe me, it has not been fun. There is no money in UFOs. People think that I'm in it for the money. Man, if there was money in it, I wouldn't be complaining. I'd give the stuff away. There's no money. It has cost me more money to make these movies on the rods and everything else than any person will ever make in a lifetime, basically. I'm serious. This cost me a lot of money.
I believe that.
I haven't even recouped. I owe investors money. I mean, it's hard. And a lot of my films, History Channel turned down Moon Rising. You know why? They said it was too controversial. And I go, well, how much do I have to edit out? The sales agent says you'd have to edit out 90% of what you got in there. So that meant I might be able to sell the title, opening and closing title credits to Moon Rising to History Channel.
Wow.
It's terrible. And it's just been really hard. But I'm still motivated. I'm still doing it, and I ain't going to stop.
Now, if memory serves me, a lot of your films are available for rental on through YouTube, right?
Yeah. Yes, they are. That's another story, too. YouTube owes me a small fortune. They've never paid me dime once since last year.
Wow.
And it's a long story. I'm going to have to sue them probably to get my money out of them. I mean, they owe me money for my rentals. They haven't sent me a check, and they're supposed to pay every 60 days. So
Yeah,
that's another story. You know? It's just crazy. I just can't believe how tough it's been for me to make sales of my films, man. You know? I've sold some on DVD, on the internet, but even that, it's just you know, it's just not happening.
Speaking of DVDs, where could people get in touch with you to purchase CDs, or excuse me, DVDs of your movies?
There's two websites that are my main websites. One is TBLN Films. There's 4 letters: Tom, Bob, Larry, Nancy, and then the word films.com. TBLN Films, and also moonrising-themovie.com.
Okay.
You go to those two websites and you can purchase all of my films.
And if somebody listening wanted to get in touch with you to either send you footage or just to talk to learn more, what would be the best way to do that?
Through my email. My direct email is Jose, Jose, at, and again, the 4 letters, T as in Tom, B as in Bob, L as in Larry, N as in Nancy.com. Jose at TBLN.com. That's my direct email address. So.
Okay. Well, Jose, thank you very much for joining me this evening. I really appreciate it. I learned more about the Roswell rods than I ever thought I would in such a short time, and I definitely need to get myself a video camera.
Well, there's definitely more coming on the rods phenomenon. It's not finished. They've been here for a long time, and I think they're going to be here forever.
And
we have plenty of material.
I will definitely be looking forward to seeing your upcoming movie as well.
Thank you, and I'll send you a copy as soon as it's off the press. I'll send you one, all right?
Fantastic. Thank you. Be looking forward to that.
All right, George. Well, thank you so much for being patient with me, man. I'm sorry I was 10 minutes late. I couldn't believe it.
That's okay. It's not a problem.
Anyway, I appreciate you and what you're doing, and let's do it again, okay?
Will do. Perhaps right around the time that your movie comes out.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm definitely going to be promoting the heck out of it, so you're on, man. Definitely.
All right. I'll be in touch.
All right, George. God bless. Take care.
You too. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
And of course, there goes Jose Escamilla, right here live. Hope you guys learned a lot, because I sure did. In the meantime,